Welcome everybody to the kitchen. It's so good to have you here with Jacob, and I wished everybody had heard your joke just now. That those of you who are old enough to remember Michael Jackson and the single glove, and to hear your little
yeah, we'll save that for off. We'll save that one for off camera.
That was really good. No, you, not me.
Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, Michael Jackson in the kitchen.
You betcha. Okay, so we're doing some wraps with steaks today and blue cheese, and you've got a great tip for the steaks.
Yes.
Tell me what you're doing there.
So, if you have something that you need to slice up, some steak that it's
beautiful
when
steak.
it's refrigerated, it's a little harder to cut. So if you just partially freeze it for 15-20 minutes, it just solidifies up a little bit so that it doesn't slide around as much. So what we're starting with is you can get any boneless cut of beef. You can get.
I think the recipe says sirloin.
Sirloin tip. You can do a round. You can do bottom round. You can do sirloin, whatever.
Okay.
You just want a 1/4 to an 1/8 thick cut. So we're going to go super thin because this is going to go in a wrap, and we want to just be able to cook it really quickly. Stir fry. Are you ready for me to do this? Just like that, and we're just going to cut it into strips.
So, so just strips. Well, let me spray the pan here for you.
And then...
And just kind of stir fry it then?
Yeah, we'll stir fry it. Yep, just a little bit of oil or pan spray.
All right.
And, of course, I didn't get it all cut through, but...
It'll be great.
Yeah.
Delicious. Throw some in there. I'll get them cooked up for you here. And I got to pick the spice that we're using. I thought a fajita spice would be actually good, but you can use any kind.
Any spice you like, any garlic pepper, whatever seasoning you want. Yeah. Just put it on there. And make sure you don't overcrowd the pan when you're stir frying. Do just a little bit at a time.
Otherwise it boils it.
Yeah, you don't want to steam it. You want to stir fry it up. And it doesn't take very long, just a couple minutes on each side until it's no longer pink. Since these are so thin, it won't take very long. Yeah, exactly.
At all. This is a great weekend dish today that we're doing. You can do it this weekend with your friends or whatever.
It takes no time at all. It's easy for a fast lunch.
I should say, for any of you who have friends out there, this would be a great idea.
Why are you looking at me?
I thought I was talking about me. Oh, stir fry that up. What else are you going to serve with this? Why blue cheese? Did you pick that particularly?
The recipe's just, you know, steak and blue cheese is a very common flavor that's really good.
Have you ever done like the crumbled blue cheese with these? That would be really good too.
And this time we're just going to use like a blue chease dressing that we'll just put on the tortilla.
Dressing that you've got on there. Just
so if you've got blue cheese or whatever, flour tortillas and then some fillings. Really fast lunch dinner idea.
And sliced red onions, tomatoes.
Yes.
Where's the cheese?
You don't
cheese on my wraps. We will have to debate this. How's
We'll fight about it later.
Notice I about froze him right there. He's like, oh. I'll get these stir fried here. We probably could have thrown some more in here, Jacob, if you wanted to. And like you said, you can use any type of beef that you wanted to. So we'll keep working here in the kitchen, guys. And when we come back, we'll finish them all up.
Finish up the wraps, okay?
Yeah. Can't wait to check back in. Well, welcome everybody to the kitchen. Let's finish up these wraps here. And I was making a suggestion that, you know, Christina Flores, she actually suggested and taught me this many, many years ago. She didn't really teach it to me, but she did it. And I thought it was really a good thing. Warm up that tortilla before you actually make your wraps. And they are so good that way. And so I'm just throwing it over the fire here and warming that up. You can put it in a hot pan if you want to, or a griddle.
Definitely.
Or whatever your
makes it easier to
desires.
You want to put some
here, I'll give that to you. You bet.
Thank you.
Sorry, didn't mean to hog the tongs.
Well, you were showing me, you know, a tip there, so there we go. So we're just going to take our cooked steak here, add in some tomatoes, lettuce, some red onion.
A little more of the season?
How seasoned? Yeah, sure. If you
on there?
Like,
I mean, I'll wait for you to get those on and just kind of give it a little sprinkling, or salt or pepper, whatever you've got.
Sure. And we're just going to roll those up tight.
I like how you're using romaine lettuce. I think that's a good thing because it kind of covers easier than iceberg lettuce.
Yes. And I just prefer romaine lettuce.
Do you really?
Personally. I do, yeah. So we're just taking that blue cheese dressing right there on the tortilla. And
that would be good with that blue cheese.
Now, I know we talked about regular cheese, but we don't have any, so...
Well, your blue cheese.
Blue cheese dressing.
Yeah.
But
you can put cheese if you wanted to.
Right? Yeah. So this is just really simple, really fast, easy for any lunch or dinner with that thin steak that's sliced.
That's so good. My favorite thing with wraps, you can pick them up and carry them around with you. I like that.
You like to walk around and eat?
I do. It's the chef in me. I mean, it's the kitchen. So we're going to finish all of these up here, guys. You can go to KUTV.com for the recipe. You can also go to my website, cookingwithchefbryan.com. And as always, my friend, those are delicious. Thank you so much for coming on with me.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure, and I can't wait to dig into some of these. And you could really use any kind of tortilla that you wanted to on there. It doesn't have to be those. They could be the spinach,
or the whole wheat, even.
Whole wheat, you know, whatever. Guys,
it looks great.
We're going to have some fun in here and have lunch.
Can't wait to try it. Thank you, Chef.
You know, we go from